See if this takes the connection. Maybe. Oh my God, we're live. Holy hell. I did not want to go. Refresh it. Sometimes it sends the notice out. Live chat. Back.
Yeah, people
Three. Oh my. I'm gonna quit this fucking game. Well, we did the 24 hours, guys. Easy peasy.
How many fruit snacks did it take?
Probably like 13. 13 fruit snacks later. All right, so we know one's Elijah Craig. It might be C919.
You were closer with 23 and 22.
A123.
No. You were basically there. You were just counting down.
I don't have 24.
You were just counting down. You said 23 and then you said 22.
So B522?
No, you were.
I said C922 already.
You said C923, C922, and it's C921.
Oh, well, fine.
I thought you were going to guess that one next. Then you went completely on.
You know,
just.
It's fine.
But, and then that one's different. Obviously.
I don't know that this noti went out or anything. I don't care. It's fine.
Oh, really?
We got Split and Raven, maybe BBK. I don't even know who we got in here, but we're doing a little whiskey tasting, guys. All right, so we got one of them.
So the C921 is 60%.
You got the noti?
It's 120.
We tried to go live again, Split, and it was being a fucking bitch. It was not wanting to do it. All right.
And so then that one will be in contrast, I think.
I don't think this is Heaven Hill.
It's not Heaven Hill.
I don't think
it's not
so.
the theme. Different theme.
It's very.
Can I smell that?
Yeah.
I actually didn't try that.
You're what?
I didn't try it.
I could tell this was Heaven Hill. That was my first guess. So we got there on this one, guys. Even after 24 hours of streaming, my hands are shaking. Doesn't matter. I could taste a fucking whiskey. All right.
That's interesting. I mean, it's tough. The proof is so different from the other one. Oh, but I get it on the finish. I think I get it more on the finish. It's not. It's so funny the things that hold a special place in your whiskey heart versus how good they actually are.
Oh. One, I'm guessing that's spicy. Like as far as like good proof.
No.
Well, then it's got high rye or something.
Right, that it's not like a typical bourbon mash bill. There's something different about it, but it's not high rye.
Wheat?
Yeah.
Okay. That's way spicier than what I think it is. I haven't really had whiskey in a while.
Yeah.
I drank it a little bit earlier.
I would say this is definitely not strong.
A wheated whiskey that's not strong?
I mean, I'd say it's fairly low proof for both.
Split says I'm here and it says 0. I'm aware, Split. It says I have 0 viewers. It's fine, buddy. I appreciate you being here, though. We're finishing this shit. I wanted to make sure we had time to call them out. Who's here? Raven, you still here? I don't know if BBK's here. Anybody else that hop back in just for part 3 for the whiskey tasting? Let me know because YouTube's being a dumbass. Ooh, might just be YouTube. Which is so weird because it was said 0, now it says 1, and there's clearly 2. All right, I'm taking my headset off. I don't need my fucking headset. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm over here gaming while I'm trying to taste whiskey. All right, so it's weeded. I don't.
They're giving you a little bit more. No, I don't know.
Is it a Weller 12?
It is.
Oh,
It is.
pull that out my ass.
So,
Oh,
do you know my trick? Do you know
so Weller 12 is half of 24.
yes.
Okay, so but what's 21? Reversed? Oh, it's 12. Okay, so it's you see what she's doing, guys. You see what she's doing. So we don't have 24-year-old bourbon, but we have two 12-year-olds. So that's what she was doing. I see. Well, I've never had a Weller 12 taste so spicy. That's wild. I was like, that's spicy.
90.
That is a Dylan that's been like relatively sober for 2 weeks. So
Which is fine.
oh yeah. Well, we got sort of both of them.
Yeah, we did. You did a good job. The Weller was kind of throwing you.
Yeah, no, I thought it was spicier than what it was. I could tell I thought it was Buffalo Trace because it was sweet.
Yeah, it was.
But it's like,
but I would say even like, you know, in terms of calling it, like some of them like are like boom, like it's Buffalo Trace. And that one has hit like you think it probably is, but those Wellers don't have the steam nose, so you do have to kind of once you get to the wheat, I think then that makes it easier. But it's a little tricky, I think, until you figure out where some of that other flavor is coming from.
I should have coated my palate more because it's not as strong when you kind of slosh it around. But that one's a punch in the face. I knew that was Heaven Hill and probably either a barrel proof of either Larceny or yeah, that one's a kick in the dick. Yeah, that was spicy. So we kind of got both of them eventually. It was not the easiest route with the Weller 12, but it was super sweet.
You want to bring the ball?
No. I don't think we need to. Let's think about this.
No, it's fine.
No, let's think about this. All right. I might do one more tasting. Is that okay? Well, because you're gonna be the one that has to get it, because I don't want to know it. We can do two more. That's fine. We had 2 glasses.
What do you?
So I think you should get me one that you think is very good, and then one that you're like, eh.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. So for me, honestly, like doing a 24-hour stream, super excited to try it. Then when you get it to the hour 16, you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And then when you get all the way to hour 18, you're like, let's fucking go. It's go time. And so I'm still awake. It's wild. I got to work tomorrow. I don't give a shit. This is fun. And I appreciate chatting with you guys. And I'm sorry.
Earlier.
I had chicken. I ate 2 protein bars, like 13 fruit snacks. I drank 6 body armors, 3 energy drinks, an Eagle Rare, an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I drank 2 waters. And then we had chicken that we did some reviews of with Raven.
Oh really?
Yeah, we did some chicken.
It's good, like Southern style food.
But goddamn, do I love some fried fucking chicken.
The Ezel's is good, yeah.
I was telling them the story about how like
it's like you can't get like barbecue here, right?
No,
or like that. You can't get like other stuff.
So Raven, I hear you 1 second win. Like, I'd probably go another 12 hours. Do I want to? No, that was punishment. We never sang. Oh, oh, sorry. If she likes the shirt or hoodie. Yeah, I think. Like personally, I'm not a big hoodie guy unless it's really, really cold. You like crew necks. Not the round neck. How dare you, Split? Here we have crew necks. Let me show you. Like this guy. Little V in there. You gotta have a V in it, bro.
It's not a crew neck.
I don't know.
This is a crew neck.
Oh. Then I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. He said no, the designs. What did you think of Split's designs?
When you showed them to me, I thought they were both cool, but I didn't distinguish between a difference in design versus the t-shirt versus the hoodie.
You didn't distinguish this?
Well, I didn't. They look like
How dare you, woman? Oh,
two different like types of clothing.
Mm.
To me,
I told Split I was about to put a freaking Santa Claus hat on a head that would surprise you.
What do you think about that?
Ho ho ho. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. So we have this. Let's show the Discord. Here is the t-shirts, which I think almost like Split. Do you think it would be interesting if you did this at the front, or maybe you take this part off and just do like the Real Deal 22 in the front, and then the back have the big logo? I think like having the same. I wonder what we could do there. I'm completely cool with that. I think it looks great. The lightning is definitely a matching color that like brings that excitement and brings that like, you know, that shock to it. And then
like somebody where you might expect a Santa hat where you didn't expect it.
Yeah, when I walk out with a Santa hat on the wrong head. Exactly. And this one actually looks pretty dope. I like how this overlay is in the background. I think that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. Then obviously the matching Thunderbolts. So yeah. And honestly, the only thing I wish is this quality was better of this photo, because I literally took it with a 1080p fucking shitty webcam. If I would have done it with a way better photo, would have been great. Also, that controller doesn't exist. I took that bitch apart because it was fucking up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that shit's ever gonna come back together. Put it that way, guys. Oh, and here's where we got through this one, this one, this one, two of these, a lot of this, 13 of the 40 pouches, and all of these. It was definitely needed, guys. Needed, I say. All right, I gotta go back and delete this now. Remove. Yes. All right.
I'm gonna go get your whiskeys.
No, I didn't finish this one.
Oh,
how dare you?
Sorry.
On the nose, I get like creme brulee, brown sugar.
You get crew neck?
No, I don't even know what a crew neck is, apparently. Fuck. Not much difference. Solid black filter logo, left pocket, and the back is the same. I got you. Oh, there is brown cinnamon. Do you brown cinnamon that? Or not brown sugar. I am fucking, I haven't slept in like the other cinnamon, but not brown cinnamon, the white cinnamon, the crystal cinnamon. I think I get more of that in that. There's also that little hint of nutty flavor. Crew neck is a standard sweatshirt. That fucking standard.
It is a standard.
Basic bitch.
This is a crew neck.
Exactly. And it says Meg Mac.
Yeah, because she's cool.
Who the fuck is that?
The singer I like. Saw her in Melbourne.
Split, I'm about to fucking get copyrighted and I don't give a shit about it. Playing music.
You gonna play Meg Mac?
Nope.
God, you're gonna get copyrighted by Zach?
Yep. Don't even care.
Zach, because I was singing it earlier.
Well, it's also what we're on.
I know, that's why I was singing it, though.
It doesn't matter. This little stream is totally cool. Yeah, fuck them. We're going to go back to Maine. We're going to listen to this song.
I definitely get brown sugar on that.
Yeah, there's brown sugar in that for sure.
All the way.
you keep going. Yo, keep going. I'm so close. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, Noel, let's go. I don't know who this person is, but hey, welcome. I guess you're enjoying it a little bit too much. But that's fine. Whatever gets you there. Whatever gets you there, buddy.
Maybe they are just excited by the prospect of a copyright violation.
You know what we're talking about. Bend that shit over and spread that bussy. Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh, you're a bussy man, huh?
Let's see.
Don't. just process that for a second.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Here comes the bussy man.
How do you delete that?
Huh? Split just said, get the fuck out of here.
Excellent.
We're whiskey tasting, you fat fucking bastard. I don't know if you're fat or not, but fuck you and your wife.
There's trolling. Now I've seen it live.
Split said, bye-bye. Take it easy. And tonight, when you go fuck yourself alone in your bed with the lube of your own tears, remember me. Please. I want to be the reason why you have pre-ejac. It's like, what are we talking about?
I'm like, this dream is starting to get too
I'm gonna listen to Zach Bryan, woman.
I can't hear it at all.
That was a legit profile.
Oh, really?
All right. We'll stop it. I was just wanted to play overtime.
Do we not get to hear it?
I could if I put my headset on.
No, we should listen to the whole thing.
No.
Okay.
But if I do that, I'd have to go. Made it 2015. All right. I'm going to go check him out, Split. Tell him to sub. Hey. Trans person, trans lover. Sub.
I was like, that's a good message to push on the end. Like, I think that's great. It's not good to be
they were needing something to jerk off to, and they like bussy.
But that doesn't need.
They're a
to
bussy lover. They love the bussy. I can't even get it now. I don't care. Fuck 'em.
This is not an OnlyFans.
We can't hear it from Afghanistan. Oh shit! I don't know. You know what I can hear? The sweet whisper of whiskey saying, "Please, Daddy, I want some more."
The whiskey wants some more?
Wants to be punished by my tongue, mouth, and palate. Yeah, let's do it. So one that you're like, no, this is no, we're doing an extra little bit. This is just because the team asked for it, and I'm proving I can do more than 24 hours. I want good and one that you're like, doesn't even have to be average. It can be slightly below. It's fine. Taunt me, woman. Taunt me. Not in that way with whiskey. Jesus. Starting to sound like an OnlyFans. Well, when you start talking about bussy, Split, apparently it's a thing. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, well, guys, let's get another 12. I honestly, Raven, if I was off tomorrow, I bet I could do it. I would bet like $1,000 I could do it. Cause I got one of these motherfuckers still left. I'm like already wound for sound, but you let me slam one of these. Fuck, we're in like Flynn, bro. Cause I have like caffeine and me have an interesting relationship where I usually can do like 1 cup of coffee in the morning. Cards Gaming Chick. Good job on the 24 hours. Thank you. I think this is Pixel, right? I believe it is. Just mute the mic and leave it live all night. Yeah, if only so much. I'm going to change it from gaming to chatting. I'm going to put it back on chatting, guys. I don't even know what to put it on. Entertainment? Entertainment. There we go. That'll show them. Yeah. Welcome, Pixel. We finished it. We got the 24-hour done. You know, it was good. We had a good time. I think that people are excited about the new Warzone, which makes me excited about it because I think we're going to get more people playing it and it's going to be more fun. But I mean, fuck, they handed us hot dog shit and we were supposed to do something with it for a year. So I think anything is progress compared to that garbo we were playing. So anyways, yeah, but thanks, Pixel. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for hopping in and hanging out for a little bit. I'm going to have a couple more whiskeys to try to wind down. Because this is like, I don't have to focus on a game. I don't have to like strain my eyes or give a shit. But yeah. No, I'm doing actually, this is a lot better than the last time I did it. The last time I did it, I like pushed it way too hard and wasn't prepared very well. So this time I was prepared and I think it shows. You know, the product is better. I'm a little bit better. Not such a grumpy ass because I'm like, oh, why am I still awake? So yeah. But it was a fun time, and I appreciate we had a lot of people hop in that first. Honest to God, that first the first stream we had like it was almost 500 like views, and so I think you're still laggy from the vid, and you're still laggy from the vid. What are we talking about? Like, is the card still being a fucking bitch? Split? I'll change that card right now. Oh, yeah, no. The vid. I thought you were talking about video, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Mr. Biddle, how we doing, brother? What are you doing up so late, Biddle? Raven's dealing with the captain run right now. Yeah, I was actually worried about it because I thought, you know, I've been very, very tired and I lack stamina recently, like just in general, like going through a long day or whatever. I'm like, I need to go take a nap, or like I'm like so tired, so I want to sleep a lot longer and stuff like that. I was like, okay, we're gonna see what happens here, and I think it happened pretty well. I got class tomorrow, so tomorrow's my day off from work, so you can sleep in a bit. Nice, man. Well, and if you had like a 12 hour day at Verizon, hell, deserves a little time to sleep in. You ever get your computer figured out, Shane? Yeah, and shout out to Raven for coming in even though he's sick, dude. I mean that the Rona it's fucking dog shit because it's, for me, Raven, I was just coughing, had a terrible headache, had a fever, ached and chilled, kind of like the flu for a couple days. And then it was just like so tired and coughing and like terrible sleep. I just couldn't sleep. So I was like, you know, it was nice to get away from that a little bit and have something like this where I'm not focused on feeling like shit and trying to recover, and could actually be like, let's have a grind, right? And we got the camo done, and we got like some things handled beforehand that made me feel like pretty positive, man. Now I need to go. No, I need to do that tomorrow and look at the storage. Probably text me. Yeah, dude, I have some things at work I got to get done, but probably in between meetings and stuff, I can definitely give you some text and stuff. Yeah, we've got that all over here. Yeah. And that's the tough part, Raven, is when like me having a fever is far worse than me being drunk. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Fortunately, I'm usually like weak or tired, so I don't do anything too crazy, but I have no idea. Just absolute fucking mayhem. So thank God that I have someone else around here to be like, hey, don't go drown yourself in a toilet. So there's that. Yeah, Shane, get a hold of me, bub. I think that storage issue seems like should be a non-issue. So yeah, no, you got it. Also, I think why it was really slow, Shane, is because there's a limit. You like when you're using BattleNet or whatever, it limits preloaded content, so it'll limit it to like 1,000 kilobytes per second. So you could change that setting and it probably would have downloaded that faster. I'll just be honest, because like mine said that and I was like, fuck, what are we doing? So I put it to like a whole bunch and then it was good. And then I was getting like 100 plus megs a second, even though it's not even like it's going through whatever BattleNet's got going on. Ooh, we got two and one's a healthy fucking pour. Well, first off, no. Why?
Might be it's just so good you won't be able to stand it.
I mean, okay, guys, we have whiskey number 1 that looks like dehydrated trucker piss, and then whiskey number 2 that is thick, dark, viscous, and looks like it's been in the barrel for a few more years. I mean, let's wonder which one's going to be a little older. I mean, look at that. That's not even comparison. Anyway, I don't have the best internet, but it should be better than that. Yeah, I think it's a setting issue that was going on with that biddle, because that didn't even make sense. Okay, this is... Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. This one's dog shit. That smells like grain and fucking well semen. Oh, so actually the lighter one is by far better. So I was completely lying. He's trying to fuck with me. Okay, this one.
I'd love it if you ended up saying, "Oh, this one's dog shit and that one's great." I knew you wouldn't, because
I mean, she tried to flip it and then I just got a nose of it. This one's sweet, cherry, vanilla. This is sharp though. This is either a very, very great Four Roses, or this is Willet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly. I don't even need to taste this shit. I know.
You know that's not Willet.
No, because that smells like a fucking horse's ass. This is like someone put fucking dog shit into a barrel and hoped that it got darker. I was unfortunate with my initial reaction, how this looks. Oh my fuck. This smells like grain, ethanol. Oh my god, almost like burnt crayons. Like what? I just like the fact that they sell this makes me think whoever did this should probably like reconsider their life and what their passion is, because if this is what you said is good whiskey, you don't have a lick of goddamn sense.
Have you tried it?
Nope. I can smell it though. Cheers, chat. One, it's hot.
Yeah, I think this might be younger than that.
Oh yeah. It's like just ethanol and like the shittiest of charred wood. The shittiest of charred wood. It was like someone took a pallet that an elephant took a shit on, decided to partially light it on fire, store it in a shed that a donkey used to procreate in.
I mean, and I won't say too much, but I think what gets me about that one is that it's not one that, you know, knows it's bad. Like it's like,
what are you talking about?
People tried. Like they think, you know, it's like one of those things where
is this a fucking Virginia whiskey?
No, it's not a Virginia whiskey.
We had a Virginia whiskey. No offense, Split. We had a Virginia whiskey that was probably top 5.
I just mean, this isn't like, it's not like getting, you know, like the cheap shit from Total Wine or something, or it's not like, you know, even like Ancient.
Is this Oregon Spirit?
No, but it is. I will say that I think the location does impact the quality, because from this area we've had whiskeys that are like touted as being good and other people seem to think they're okay, and both of us
Oh, wait a minute.
any of
I got this. Fucking Texas.
Yeah.
It is fucking
Yeah,
Texas.
it's Texas.
Because that shit's dark as tea and is fucking terrible. So this is Garrison Brothers. Is it Balmorea? Oh my god, I got it too.
It took me so long because I had to go
Dude,
go get it out
This
of the
is Texas. That's why it's so fucking dark. It's because it's hotter than a fucking hooker's queef in the goddamn saunas. Oh. So donkey nut, yeah, hot donkey nut. Oh, Texas. Oh, I just spilled it on my shirt. It doesn't even matter. It's a fucking shitty Warzone shirt. But oh look, my notey just came up on Discord. Let's go.
Still Austin, but that's I think in the
Still
closet.
Austin's better than this.
Still Austin.
Still Austin's better. This is horrible. So no wait, can
especially offensive is that it's covered in awards. They have a little medallion.
Go grab it, please.
Okay.
Because I think you guys should see this shit the way they market it. I'm also going to look it up. And I'm not trying to hate. It's Balmorea. Should be called gonorrhea. I want to show you how much this shit actually costs because I'm not bullshitting you guys. So here we go. You type in Garrison Brothers Balmorea, which is named after like a dude or some park. But like, that doesn't count. That's not one. But this blue bottle, it's $200. Every place that I've seen, it's $200, right? And not only is it $200, let's look at how they fucking market this horse shit, right? So you go to a store, you're like, oh my god, they go balls deep in the wax. They just slam dunk dip that shit. Secondly, you got a big fucking medallion on it, and it won't even focus. It says Balmorea. It says 2020 San Francisco World Spirits World double gold winner. On the back, it says Garrison Brothers Distillery. Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible, American Micro Distillery of the Year, 2019 and 2020. And then it's got another little thing that says San Francisco double gold on it. And then it's got a big fucking star that's put in the middle of it. And all this little banding and all this shit. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, if I made this, I would be psyched. I'd be super psyched.
No, I wouldn't. I'd want to kill myself. If that's the whiskey that came out, I could literally shit something better than this. No, it's
for homebrew is different than the standard for like what you'd put out to the public.
Look.
It's not.
It's $200.
Good.
It's terrible. And it's also like, how do I want to put it? No, Raven, it's bad, bro.
It's not that it's like
I'm gonna finish this, but holy shit. The Virginia whiskeys are worse, but that's because they're aged like a fucking half a month in a bourbon barrel, and it's just straight ethanol. It's not even like an actual bourbon. This is like thick and viscous and then shit, right? It's like they tried so hard and produced something so bad. I'm gonna look at what they said on Reddit. What? Double aged, that it's 3 years in one barrel, then transferred to another barrel at another length of time. What the fuck does that mean?
the wood in one of the barrels is from like Minnesota or something.
I don't give a shit. This is horrible. Have you had Stoles? Is it whiskey? Because I've never had.
This isn't like shitty. Like,
is it? You're talking about like Stolies? Is that a clear? Because I think Stolies like a shitty vodka, right?
Into like the realm of like truly horrid drinks. It's just not a good bourbon.
No, look, this is like $250 of straight cat piss aged in some fucking wood chips that a goddamn hobo cut a bush with. Like it's terrible. Like, okay, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna do this. The nose, like a 3 out of 10. It's some of the most like unpleasant shit to smell. All right, we're gonna go into the palate.
Don't be truly awful whiskey. I haven't had it, but is it $200 a bottle?
That's the real question. If you're reaching for bottom shelf shit that's $20, this is 10 times that and probably tastes similarly dog shit.
Like, we have less drinkable whiskeys out there. I mean, for sure.
Fucking Christ. It's almost like bitter, but not like bitter like a dark chocolate. It's bitter like it's soured.
Yeah, it's bitter like when like the kind of bitter that indicates to you that something is poison.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be ingested. Like it's strong though. Like the proof is strong. It's probably, what is it?
It's 115.
115 proof of this. The price tag makes it worse. So I was looking at reviews. They gave it a value of 2 out of 5 because it's just not a great whiskey, and at that price, it's fucking terrible. And I would give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
because I think it's like it is that bad of a whiskey. It's 3 out of 10. You might get a 3.5 out of me when I'm like fucking hammered already, but it's a bad whiskey, and at that price, it's like awful. And the only reason I did this is because I saw it at the store. I'd never seen it before. And I'd heard people say, oh, it's great. Oh, it's whatever. I follow people on Instagram. This guy from Texas has like a hard on for it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go try it. Little I know the hard on was for Texas and not for the fucking whiskey. Because sure as shit, this whiskey, if you made this in Indiana, I would tell you it's fucking ass. I don't give a shit. Right? I've had MGP that tastes like garbage. I had MGP that tastes like literal, like freshly cut sawdust. Right? It is not good. It's just very like young, woody, horrible. Not even toasted. Where this is just like overly grainy. There is a cinnamon note to it. I will say there's cinnamon.
It's not without any merit. It's just that, like, you need to, if you're selling something for $200, it should be fully merited, right? It should.
There's cinnamon and like a very,
it should be good, and it should be special.
A very shitty molasses, maybe.
I would say there's kind of a molasses note there too.
But like a shitty molasses, the one you get at the Dollar General that's on clearance that someone was like, yeah, we can't even sell this to the fucking hobos.
Well, I'm not a huge molasses note person.
As lube. Let me tell you, when in times that are desperate. No, I keep it because it's so fucking gaudy. It is literally like show and tell. Raven, like you ever make it out to the west coast of the United States, you're gonna have some fucking Garrison Brothers Balmarea or whatever.
It's not bad enough to throw out. I don't think it's it again. I mean, somebody would drink this, right? It's just that, like, never again would you. I wouldn't pay anything for it because it's not my cup of tea at any price point.
If you gave this to me in a sample, I would have a hard time being like, I want to finish that sample.
Yeah.
But even right now, I'm like, man, I need some fucking water to wash this shit away. And like Balcones is a lot better than Garrison, in my opinion. Garrison intentionally markets their shit and then overcharges for their product that annoys the shit out of me. So there's a certain level to this stuff, Raven. There's like a certain level to saying, like, you not only took whiskey that was probably like not really even worth bottling at this point, you bottled it in a bottle that's like dandied up, and you put fucking weird labels on it that you probably paid for, and medallions on it that is like, what the fuck? And then you sold it for way too much money. And then dipshits like me who start reading shit on the internet was like, oh, I've heard people say they love this shit. Then I grab it and I'm like, no, it's horrible. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. That's what you do. 3 out of 10. You use it for the alcoholic purposes.
Thanks for taking them for the team, baby.
It's like worse than medicinal. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. That's worse than medicinal. God damn. Like there's like some background stuff that I'm like, it's not terrible, but it's like cinnamon and like a shit molasses that's like got dirt in it or something. And then just grain and ethanol and no real age, no real texture. Like it's just thick with shit. It's not like viscosity that coats the mouth and is well pleasing. It's like viscosity that just doesn't go away and you want it to go away. And that's when you like, when the whiskey you're drinking, you no longer want the flavor in your mouth and you want it to go away. That's not whiskey you should pay $200 for. Thank you. Liquid poop. Well, it was thick and dark like diarrhea. You know what rhymes with balmarea? Diarrhea. Maybe that's where they got creative with the name.
They did say it was spiritual.
Well, if you've ever had a viscous shit in your life after having a gut ache, it's a pretty spiritual experience. Like Dumb and Dumber when you just grab onto the side. It's like exorcism of your ass.
Okay.
I'm sure. She needs a rinse too. Just can't let that shit go, guys. Okay, on to what it should be better because there's no way it should be worse.
That was a good
Well, I'm fucked then. Oh, wait a minute. God, just cleanses everything right out. First off, decent proof to it, I feel like.
Yeah. What do you reckon the proof is off nose?
115.
You are close and you're almost within the range.
So it's higher.
It's a little higher.
Yeah, I knew it was higher. I'll say 118 and I'll stick with that.
Then you're in the range.
Yeah.
It's 120.8.
Like,
It pairs well with Taco Bell.
he said this content's better than the game, in my opinion. Well, you're on that PS5 version or PS4 of COD. I am on the PC version of COD. Okay. Well, welcome, brother. We just finished a 24-hour stream, my man. We gave away $70. Split and I are dealing with some like merch stuff we're going to give away for folks. New podcast. No, we are going to do a whiskey channel. Like, I would feel bad about the review that we just gave to the Garrison brothers, but I would, and I mean this with all my heart, I will never buy a Garrison brothers bottle ever again in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, that would be the kind of thing where if like
I will never do it. I just it's you are automatically know it's overpriced
whiskey out
and
there.
it's
There's
fucking
good
terrible.
whiskey.
So anyway, okay, so this is either I'm leaning Willet, which is like some of my favorite shit.
Said to get you the good.
It is it Willet?
It's well.
It's Willet. I already know from the nose. I don't even need to fucking taste this shit. This is fantastic. So this smells like a sweet dark fruit in like brown sugar and like potpourri.
We have not had that much good from Texas. I mean, there's a couple of things that are
Balcones or Balcones or however the fuck you say it. No, there's one called Baby Blue, which is made from blue corn.
I think you have that here.
Which I have it. Is it fantastic? No, but is it unique and interesting? And you could be like, hey, this is I think to my knowledge, the only bourbon made from blue corn. Yeah. Sure, that's pretty fucking cool to have, right? That's very much a marketing thing. And then you taste it and it still tastes better than the fucking Garrison brothers. So you're like, holy shit, that's not too bad. James Money, what's going on? He says, how are you, Car?
Not too bad.
So we know this is Willet. The real question is, yeah, I'm the one over here being like, we're going for 25.
I did work today.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. All right, I need to go with it for the palette so we can really get this.
I just realized I need to look on this one for you. Well, I know some things. I'll look it up if I don't. I know.
Oh.
I mean, you've got the proof. You've got the palette.
I have not had whiskey in so long. I'm like, my mouth is like fire, but it's so tasty.
Or than just whiskey.
Oh. You know how drunk I would be?
He was just thinking.
I'd be so tired and so drunk. 48 hours and half of it was gaming, the other half was whiskey. My God. No.
He could do it too.
Yeah.
He could do it.
I mean, I'm wild, but
no, he did not sleep.
I did not sleep, Tay. We just did a 2 12-hour streams in a row. The first 12 hours we really played Modern Warfare 3, and then the old, which now old Warzone. That's fantastic. Is it not good? See, look at the face. That's not a face of like this thing that's like, oh my God, that's special.
Look, I was trying
so
to justify the poor but I just don't like it.
I don't think this is super old, will it though?
It's not.
5 year.
No, it's not.
Oh, but I was gonna guess the Peacemaker.
It's not. A little older. You wanted the good.
7-year John Howie. Oh shit. Is it 6 year? Don't say you got the cipher. You got the cipher. Oh, the cipher. I was trying to say like this is like a little younger because of the color of it, but oh my God. So the reason why I love this thing, 12 hours of COD is insane. 24 hours of COD is even nuttier, Tay. We did 2 12-hour streams of COD.
Yeah, it was you didn't really take
I had a 7-hour break to reset my stream and to take a piss.
A 7-minute break.
7-minute break, sorry. Let's see. I'm too tired for this shit.
It's a piss.
Tay, you missed the opportunity, dude. We reset all of our points and we gave away $70 or what Modern Warfare 3 cost to the winner who had the highest at the end of the night, which ended up being, well, I can't even think of his name right now.
Leroy?
No, it was Spliff E Gaming. So Spliff won. So the reason Cypher's special,
and I know.
No. The reason, no, it's fine. The reason Cypher is special. Number one, I waited in line for this. No, we reset it, Tay. Remember? Now you could have won if had you have gambled, right? I waited in line for this. They released 2 single barrel bourbons on the same day. I was like number probably like high 60s in line because I didn't know how crazy it would be. People camped. They literally stayed the entire night before for the release of this whiskey at a local liquor store. I got there. I was like number 70 in line. I'm like, fuck. I knew I would get one of the bottles probably. So this is how the story goes. And if you know whiskey, whiskey's wild. I went in. They had one called parking lot razzle, which essentially you pick a bottle, it's got a scratch off on it, and it says you're a winner, you're not a winner. There were very few winners. I picked a bottle and scratched it off, and I won an E.H. Taylor barrel proof, or the opportunity to buy the E.H. Taylor barrel proof, which ends up being like your favorite whiskey, maybe of all time.
Probably of all time.
Yeah, probably of all time. So probably like a $600 bottle. I got it at retail for $125 or around $120, right? So pretty cool. The cool part about the Cypher is this was the short barrel, so there was less of these that was available for sale. I got to the front of the line. They said, "Oh, I'm sorry, this is the last. We don't." Or I got to the like where I'm getting ready to check out. They said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we sold the last of that, whatever." And I literally go, "Oh, what's that?" And there's a box behind this person, and they pull it out, and it's literally a few more bottles of Cypher. And they're like, "Oh, we have like 3 left." I didn't realize that because it said Willet on the box. And I was like, "Oh, you have like an extra box back there." They pull it out. They go through the people that were like in front of me. And I am the very last person to get this fucking bottle of whiskey for that day. So I got 2 bottles of Willet single barrel, and one of them super hard to get because it was a short barrel. It was also a special barrel because it was wheated. So it wasn't your typical Willet with rye. It was Willet with wheat. And then secondly, I got a super hard to get E.H. Taylor barrel proof off the same fucking picks that I just waited in line 2 hours for. It was like the greatest bourbon hunting day I've probably ever had in my entire fucking life. And luck doesn't even begin to explain it because I literally was like, "Hey, what's that box doing behind you?" And they're like, "Oh my God, there's 3 more bottles." And I happen to be the third in line for that because I'm like, "Hey, are you sure you're done?" And they were not. So the second piece of that puzzle is that this place was known for great whiskey. It was probably the best whiskey liquor store. It was my favorite liquor store in the area. And I had good connections there. I knew the owner. I knew the owner's son. I knew the people that ran the shit who picked these barrels. I had conversations with them about all their barrel picks, how they came across them. Like we were getting in good with these people. And then because of taxes in Washington State, they had to close down. And it was within 2 weeks. They were like, we can't continue. And in 2 weeks, they went from like my favorite place. They were giving us samples of whiskey. They were giving us like peanuts for free to cleanse our palates. They were doing all this shit for us
to go in to go
shopping because they knew us. And we were like part of the family there. We went to
find stuff in the back. They'd be like, "Oh, like we just happened to have this bottle we found the other day."
I got a Knob Creek 2001 because he pulled out this bottle from the bag and said, "You want to buy it?" And no one else had that opportunity in the whole fucking store. It was great.
We were gone.
We were out visiting for Christmas, and they said, "Hey, we're done. We can't do this. We're going to sell everything." And we didn't even have a chance to go buy the rest of the stuff up. And it was like, see them and say, "Hey, we appreciate all you've done," like whatever. And we come back and it's closed after the new year. And I'm like, "Oh my God." So I lost like my liquor store. And this is their last Willet pick that will ever happen for like eternity. That place is not coming back. And this is like why it's special to me. It's like whiskey is unique in its own right. But what makes whiskey so cool are the stories behind it, how that barrel came to be, how that whiskey came to be, how you ended up choosing that barrel because of what flavors or what was like in the moment, all this stuff. I love those stories. And now we're in a good whiskey group, thank God, that has those opportunities, but like it still isn't to the level that we had the connections that we had at this liquor store. And so like this is like a sad moment for me because once this bottle's gone, I'll never have this again. I'll have to go. Hopefully someone bunkered some that they got lucky to get, but there's like maybe 100 bottles of this in the world, like ever. And so I'm lucky to have one of them. And never again. So that's cool. But anyway, I know that's a long story, guys. And there's 8 people watching,
but like this one,
but the story is so good. Yeah.
You loved and you respected, and they made good picks too.
They made some of the best picks.
It wasn't just that they got good stuff.
So,
did the picking.
And this is why I could pick this like off the like I knew this was a really good Willet, or like there's one other whiskey it could have been off the nose, and that was like a really top notch
Hey, I
Four
was
Roses.
looking for it. So
Go grab it. So she's gonna go grab the bottle. So Willet is the name of the distillery. So Willet is like I'll look it up. I'll just it ain't gonna have this exact bottle, but I'll type in Willet 6-year weeded. Right. Oh, if I could type Willet 6-year weeded. You're gonna be a little shocked by this, guys, I think, because when you type in Willet 6-year weeded, this is weeded and it's 8-year. That's not the actual shit. You want the single barrel. So if you go look at the single barrels of this shit, which you can't hardly find, here's one. $1,300 for the purple top. It's wild. And this one they actually took. Oh my god, like it's getting low. Like look, this is where we're at.
I thought about it for a hot second before.
So we're gonna go back to chatting so you can see it. Here's Willet. It's a single barrel, so it's one single barrel of whiskey. It is 6 years old, and so you can tell what the mash bill is from these numbers. So it says like barrel number, whatever. So the first two numbers usually indicate what kind of mash bill it is. And then you got the proof. It is 120 proof, right? And then you got Willet, blah blah blah. Also gorgeous label, purple foil top. That's what it's known for. Then you got like on the side, see this one called Cipher. So what it was is there was little puzzles that they put on this. So this is like it's a cipher that they used. And if you guessed it, you got like another bottle, or you got something else, some reward for guessing it. And the first person that guessed it like got something. And I can't remember if it said like something Seahawks or something like that. But like, so Cipher was the name of this because it was also like a cool thing. But if you look, so there's 180 bottles of this total. And I know they kept some of it for their family and friends. So the available to the public was far less than 180. So that's yeah, and that's the liquor store. Bob's Liquor. So
the bottles we've got that
it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Yeah. No, it's just like it's a sad situation, you know. Fruit Bat has one, but it's not this pick. It's just a yeah. I don't know, man. Wild. No, I'm not drunk, dude. I'm just tired. Yeah, I'm not slamming it, dude. It's hard to explain the level of like richness that comes with this. So like I said, it's like if you took a really dense like potpourri that has that like dark dried floral flavors that's like almost herbal, and then you put something sweet with it, like a dark like black cherry syrup that's been aged in an oak barrel, right? Oh, we did it. 25 hours, guys. We've been live for essentially 25 hours. So awesome. Yeah, so the nose on it's just super floral to me, almost, but it also has that sweet background. And I think that's part of the wheat. And then like the palate. It's so spicy. Oh. Yeah, you want some? So the thing about Willet, and I can promise you, each and every one of you, which we hit 25 hours, so we did our hour of overtime. I promise you, if I could give you a sample of Willet and I could explain to you what happens mid palate, it's hard to explain, but when you experience it, when you're like, oh, this is sweet, oh, this is spicy, oh, what the fuck is that? And then it goes to this long, sweet and spicy finish that like just keeps going.
That finish
but
is
this
just like,
but the transition is what makes that specifically Willet to me. Like I could pick Willet out of anything. In fact, we have one, and I would bet there's Willet in it, right? I don't know that it's 100% Willet, but it has this transition phase where it's going from like that dark underlying rich dried fruit and floral flavors that's potpourri, and then this transition happens where it like tingles and coats your mouth, and then it goes to the spicy, like sweet, almost molasses, but not the goddamn Garrison Brothers molasses, like real molasses with honey and caramel, with that real dense herbal flavor finish that is completely different from the front end, which is sweeter but has that like punch of spice.
It's so funny because this is like you're talking about, and you know, kind of what we've been talking about doing with the channel is like a journey, right? Whereas like something like that Garrison Brothers is like an endurance test.
I did not look at this. I just pulled this up, so I'm going to show you guys this real quick because this is kind of funny to me.
You look.
This has on this website, right? So we'll go. Oh, I can't even show you. Fuck, because it's on this different page. Let me look it up. So. Let me pull it up here because it was on Fruit Bat. So it's this one. If I go to the Fruit Bat, God damn it, show me it. All right. You guys heard me say what I thought it tastes like, right? We're going to this. It says tastes like, and you hover over spice, chocolate, herbs, oak. Like, that's a pretty good profile. And I think what they're considering that mid palate might be like that bitterness or that like uniqueness of herbal with chocolate.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to explain, because I can guarantee that most of you have never been like, oh, I had herbal chocolate. No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. It's not a thing that people have. So when that mid palate hits and you get that bitterness and that like, it's not like a regular milk chocolate. It is a dark chocolate, guys. It is fucking insane. And that's all I wanted to say is like, this is what makes Willet to me some of the most unique whiskey and some of my favorite whiskey of all fucking time. And this bottle, especially because of the story behind it and the people I was able to share it with. So there's a big, long, fucking winded whiskey story. And cheers to you guys for listening to all that. And cheers to Bob's for picking this fucking bottle. And cheers to me for being a lucky, dumb son of a bitch to be able to cut the last fucking bottle available to the public. So down the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so spicy. And that like floral herbalness, but there's a transition when you get from that sweet spicy front end to that fucking like chocolate herbal note to that oak finish, that like sweet oak and caramel and vanilla finish. There's nothing like that in the fucking bourbon world, and I could pick that bottle out like that is Willet 10 times out of 10 times. I don't give a shit. I picked it out when she was like just pulling it up. I literally tasted some of the most dog shit whiskey I have. Like, bring that. Oh, you put the Garrison up. I was going to show you. No. I was going to show you how much of the Garrison Brothers have been drank. It is very fucking little. And then you see that Willet bottle that I love, and it's like less than half. That's sad to me. The Garrison bottle, I was like, fuck, you guys want to try it? I'll send you samples, and you're going to be like, fucking kill me, Dylan. What the fuck are you doing? No, it wouldn't. Oh, Willet, you dirty fucking rat bastard. The problem is whiskey's out of hand, guys. So I had a chance to buy a 10-year-old whiskey purple top, like we're talking about. It wasn't weeded, it was a rye that Total Wine had. They wanted $419 before tax, and we paid 20 some odd %, blah blah. It ended up being almost $5 after tax. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I love Willet. I think Willet is some of the best whiskey I've ever had in my fucking life. And you're going to come here and tell me $500 retail for this shit? Go fuck yourself. And even though I could have bought it, I did not because I'm not stupid. And there's no way that's inflationary cost because it's rare, it's difficult to get. And then on top of that, it's either really liked or really hated. So when people who like me who really like it, they will pay a lot of money to get that experience again. Because there's not an experience like it in the entire bourbon industry. I promise you. And like, if you had Willet, you're either going to be like, oh, that's really good. Oh, it's so complex. Oh, it's so rich. Oh, there's so much flavor there that's like condensed for me to try to figure out. Like, and then you're going to be like, I love that. That's fantastic. Or you're going to be like, I hate that. That's way too much. And that's how people go. There's no people that are like, Willet's okay. They're like, fuck Willet, or I love Willet. There's no in between. And fortunate, or rather unfortunate for me, I am on the I love Willet side, which is expensive and dumb, and you got to get lucky. So anyway, sorry guys, that was a long story, but this is $1,310 for that fucking barrel.
Is that the one? Is that
no? But this one's barrel 3072, which 3000 is weeded. I think that's actually a weeded 6-year-old, so it probably is an expression that's similar. Anyway, that's going in the weeds a little bit on whiskey, but like that spice.
Interesting.
Oh, that's because yesterday was the celebration of the 21st Amendment.
Cool.
So it was like the 21st Amendment was signed or something, or ratified, I should say. I think it was yesterday. So the 21st Amendment, which like legalized alcohol sales again in the United States, I think it happened yesterday, or like that's the anniversary date of it was yesterday, the 5th of December or something like that. Might have been the 4th, but it was like one of those days. Anyway, super fun, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Yep. Go. How dare you stand for an hour? All right, guys. We're gonna probably call this a night real quick. That bottle is fantastic. I just love it. All right, guys. One more for the road. Elijah Craig, barrel proof. 11 years, 5 months, B523, 124.2 proof. That's how we're going to end the night. I appreciate everybody that's hung out with me this long. We're talking over 25 hours of bullshitting with me. So Split, much love. Tay, Spliff, Hoggle, I see you in the chat as well. I think we had some other folks like BBK, all those folks that hung out with me. This is for you guys. Cheers to you. I love y'all. Seriously, this makes it so much fun for me to just chat with y'all about the bullshit. I'm gonna have to get some sleep. I gotta work early tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get like at least like 9 hours of sleep to try to make up for it. So down the hatch, y'all. Much love. Have a great night, everybody. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We're gonna call this a night now. Oh. That's spicy. Oh. Raven, I forgot about you, brother. You feeling better, man. By the way, you had something that's over 60% alcohol. It kills corona. Oh, also kills brain cells. But hey, much love. Tay, cheers, y'all. Spliff. Sing you a song. What do you want me to sing, Split? I just took like a triple shot of like 124 proof whiskey after not sleeping for 25 hours. Actually, way more than 25 hours. But Mary Had a Little Lamb. Split one of Christmas songs, I thought, but I don't even know. Oh my God, Rudolph. Oh, I don't even know if I know all the Rudolph lyrics. Let me look it up. All right, I'm gonna try this. Here we go. This is for you, Split, because I know you donoed earlier to want to hear Christmas music. So fuck me, whatever. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But you recall the most famous reindeer of all, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Split came and come to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. That's what you get from me, Split. Hey, let's go, Terrell. I appreciate it, brother. What the fuck are we doing? Oh. All right. That's what you get, Split. I'm singing Christmas music for you. So that's what you get, guys. No, Split. Listen, guys. Split donoed like $10 earlier and said I had to sing Christmas songs on stream. And I was supposed to do it when we played games, but we kind of forgot about it. So in the 25th hour of my streaming today, we sang a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I hope y'all had a good night, good day, and a good evening with me. So 25 hours later, some whiskey, a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to head off into December. And I hope you had a great time. All right, y'all. Keep it real. I love y'all for real. Like, this has been fun. 25 hours actually today and 2 days worth of streaming. Terrell, congrats on your first dub, bro. I think we had, what do we have, guys? 5 or 6 today. I think we had 5 or 6 today. It was the game is in a good spot. I'm happy, but honestly, I'm happy to spend time with y'all. So I'll probably take a day off or some days off. I need to like get my mind right, get prepared, but I'm looking forward to chatting with y'all. And if you enjoyed the whiskey tasting, go subscribe to the Whiskey Ride, which is going to be my whiskey podcast, which I finally got my parts in to fix so I can like fix that PC and then start actually doing some whiskey stuff. So, yeah, man, big stream, y'all. Much love. Keep it real. Y'all are some real ones, for sure. We'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Have a great time. Thanks so much for supporting the stream. Thanks so much for being real ones. I'm the real deal. Have a great one.